All right, so this is the day I have been waiting for. We are going to pot where we've been doing water propagation. Try to be easy with these. Get them out of here. So this is the dumb cane that was so unruly that we had gotten from my father-in-law's arrangements. So, but you can see the vines on all of those. So I did wait until this one had gotten, we've got some where they've gotten some long vines and then some that are a little bit shorter, but I think we'll make it. I think we'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do is so you're not supposed to let any of the leaves go in the water when you do water propagation. So let me show you an example. So this part of the leaf was in the water, which you can see why, both of these actually, why those are dying, because it was under the water. So what we're gonna do, I'm trying to see if I had my scissors, so I'm just gonna pull them off. I didn't want it to mess with that root if I pulled it down. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is plant it up until right here. So like that. And we're gonna go in there. I'm gonna go ahead and take, this one doesn't look like it's dying. It's a little discolored than the others and the water might have touched that one. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. We don't need to stress it. Look how it won't even straighten out though. And this is how it was when it was so unruly in the arrangement. This is how it was. I tried to kind of straighten them out when I put them in the bottles to see if they would stay that way. Look that happy, but it's got roots, so we'll try it. That one is standing up straight, so I might stick that one in the middle. I am gonna try to bunch them all together. Same thing, you see where these light ones are. I'm gonna take those off. Those weren't in water, but we don't need them if they're not gonna live. All right, so all of those, and there's the roots. Kind of hard to plant them when they're all twisted. We'll see. We'll see how they do getting in there. All right, this leaf isn't bad, but I'm gonna take it off just because we need a little bit more root to bury. All right, so can you see this? My last video, I had some focusing issues because of some other things in front, so try to fix that. I'm wondering if it doesn't matter, if I try to do everything in the center and it doesn't kind of matter where the roots lay, that would be fine. I'll try to keep it up straight. That is one thing, I like things to sit up straight and not be all, or if they're supposed to hang, I want them to hang equal, or if they're gonna sit up straight, I want them to be straight. I was wondering if I had any more from these same cuttings in my hangy propagation, but I don't see any up there. All right. So I think we're gonna have some that don't do exactly what I want them to, but that's the way it goes. If you have an easier way of knowing how to get everything in, let me know. I guess since these will be viney, I don't care if they're hanging over the side. They don't have to be sitting up straight. I just want them kind of to look like they were supposed to be, whatever way they are. I wonder if this is where like stakes could come in and help hold things up. And I guess they don't have to be super close together, right? I've found that I like everything to kind of be from the center now. That's the look that I like instead of spread out everywhere. They hang over the side at this size, it makes the top look bald. So maybe they need to like be from the side and coming across so it's covering. I've seen that in some of mine that I've bought. I'm gonna try to keep that one sticking up center because it stands up straight. I guess instead of having them hanging over the side, I'm going to try to twist them and get them to sit up straight too. Let's see what that does. That makes it look more full. Root system might look funky. It's like trying to crisscross. It would be much easier if the roots were, if like the viney part was straight, but they're not. They're all curved. And maybe that's something too. Maybe I left too much root on them. So I shouldn't have left that much. I just wanted to make sure I got enough nodes to give me more roots, like to have a stronger root system. All right, there's one more we have to go in, and I think I want it to come across. I might need that one to come across too, instead of standing straight up. This is so funny. Learning how to do this. See, because it would be much nicer if it was like only that much. We wouldn't have to worry about that bottom, but the bottom is what's got the roots on it. It's always something to know for next time, for sure. So I'm just gonna try to, excuse me, I'm gonna try to bend it a little. Like all the others, it was my only straight one. I do have some more of these. I think I need one for the center. So I've got some in my hanging propagation. So again, instead of doing the center, I kind of had to do to make it look more full. I had to kind of put everything where it was hanging or pushing up against the sides, if that makes sense. And coming back across the centerpiece. To like cover the baldness with leaves. But obviously if all the leaves are off, there's really nothing in the center. Definitely the hard part. I don't like it. I don't know why. Oh, and I just tore that one off on accident. That was a good one. I think I need to plant some in the center too. So I think I'm gonna grab some from, not over there, because that's my worry with that one too. Unless I get like a really tall vase, which I might have to get for those that I'm already doing, then I'm gonna need to like cut the bottom part, like cut the roots at the stalk part, which is not called a stalk, but is too long to plant in these little planters. It's like, can you see how it's bald in the center? No, it's bald over. Which it might not be so bad. It's just I'm perfectionist, so it's like I don't want it to look. I don't want it to look bad. Like, who wants it to look bad? Not me. But I might have to just do it and be done. And then maybe once it gets bigger and stronger and stuff, later on add things to it. I don't like to mix like different species of stuff. Is that what it is? Different, I don't really like to mix different things. So if I've got, this is the dumb cane, I want dumb cane to be in here. I don't want to put like the philodendrons or pothos or, you know, anything like that in with it. I just don't like that. I know a lot of people do. And that's how I got this, was from the arrangement. So it was with different stuff too. And I might just have to do that in, I might just have to do that. Let me see what I got, hold on. Okay, so here are 3 different ones, single ones that I think are gonna do for the center. And these are really the cuttings that I need to be doing besides these long ones, now that I found out. The roots on these 3 None of them are great. So, and then like even the outside of this one, like it looks like that leaf wants to die. So I do think it wants to die. So we'll see. And I do think even if it does end up coming out, I think it's just, it actually is just like the cap to that. Because that part should have come off. The leaf that was on the other side should have been what stayed to this. So I don't know why that was left like that. So I'm gonna put these in the centers. It'll make it more full. And we will hope for the best of greenery. I think I would really like working in like a nursery, but I would be so OCD, it would not be the dream job. It would not. Like I'd be wanting things to look so much better, and it would not do good for me, I don't think. I'd be too worried. Last one. Let's get this one stuck down straight, get it covered, get everything packed in, then we'll water it and put it under the grow light and call it a day. Again, these will have to be watered since they've been in water for so long for the roots. We will need to make sure that we keep these watered or keep it pretty wet until roots kind of get established to settle in for them all. So the mixture that I used was some perlite, some regular indoor planting mix, some cactus mixture, and then I did have, just because I was making a big batch, I did have very little leftover bark and, what was it, succulent maybe, potting, but it was like very little. It didn't matter hardly for the mixture that we had, so just a little bit of everything, but we need to make sure that it's gonna be where, you know, water can drain through and not get the roots to make root rot. All right, I believe I need to quit because it's not gonna be perfect and we gotta get some established, and when it fills out, I think it'll be fine. But, oop. So let me go wet the soil and get it all packed in. Not super packed, but just packed enough. And then, trying to get all these just settled. And then we'll be done. I do want to turn this one leaf the other way. Sorry. Okay. So we need a little bit more coverage in the center. And when it goes up on the other leaves, it pops the root out of the bottom. So I'm gonna stay under. It'll get a lot more stable though once we keep water on it. Okay. All right, I think that's good enough. What do you think?